Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Sam, and in today's video, I cannot believe it is time to pull my December TBR. I will admit, in an effort to get ahead, I am filming this very early and have not even started my November TBR yet, so I don't know how that one turned out. Hopefully it went well. For December, I really don't know what I want to read. I would love to fit in a couple more Christmassy books, but I'm also going to be going on vacation, so maybe some more, not necessarily summer books, but not strictly winter books. And wrapping up the year, I would love to finish a couple more series, so let's just see what the TBR jar gives us this month. I will be picking 6 prompts as per usual. I do still have a couple of library books that I'm waiting for that have just been taking forever to be ready. There's a couple like ebooks specifically that I feel like should have been my turn 2 weeks ago. But that's neither here nor there. Let's just pick the prompts. So prompt number 1. A book with orange on the cover. I don't think I have anything on my shelves that I haven't read that have orange on the cover. There is one book that I'm waiting at the library for, Scythe and Sparrow, but I just, like I said, I have no idea when that's going to be ready. I was really hoping I was going to be able to read it in November, but I have no idea when it's going to be ready. So I don't want to count on that one. So let's just see what's on Goodreads that I can find. This was proving so difficult because I feel like it's such a broad prompt, but I just have no idea what I'm even in the mood for. But then I remembered that Lady of Starfire just, I think, re-released, but there's a new cover. I'll put it up on the screen, and it definitely has some like orange fiery colors. So Emily, we are going to be finishing the series before the end of the year. We're gonna do it. So I'm gonna put Lady of Starfire on this list to hopefully wrap this up. This is the last book in the Lady of Darkness series by Melissa K. Rorick. This has been like really a hit or miss series for me. Some of the books I really liked, some of them I didn't like at all. And I think it's unfortunately some of our main characters that are really just grading me the wrong way. Because the plot and like the side characters I'm all for, but there's just a lot of talking and not a lot of doing. You know what I mean? Prompt number 2. A book that everyone but you has read. I feel like that's so many books. I feel so behind. Ooh! I feel like it's finally time. We're gonna read Shatter Me. I have been trying to get this on my TBR for the longest time, and I do really want to read them all like pretty much back to back, so maybe this is the time that I'll be able to do it. We'll see. I feel like if you've been around on my channel for a while, you're probably sick of hearing me put this on all of my yearly, monthly, 10 before the end TBRs. I've been trying to get this series on my list for the longest time, and I just have this gut feeling that I want to just binge the series. Whether or not I can actually do that is another story, but yeah, we're finally doing it. It's gonna be December is the month. Prompt number 3. A romance. Oh, that's so fun. I feel like I could go one of 2 ways with this. I could go the holiday romance route, or I could go the romance route of I would like to continue on a series. Oh, I feel like there's so many options. Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna go with my gut, and I'm going to put on How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. This came out last year around the holidays, and I was really hoping that I was gonna be able to get to it, and I just never did. And I feel like I heard good things about it. I don't know. I've read one Christmas novella by Megan Quinn, Resting Scrooge Face, and it was just the cutest little story. I absolutely loved it and have been wanting to read more of Megan Quinn ever since. So let's put this one on the TBR. Read it around the holidays. Prompt number 4. A murder mystery. Can I just go with like a thriller? Because I feel like this is the perfect time to put on The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I really wanted to read this book before the movie comes out, and I downloaded it on my Kindle in hopes that I could get to it just in the month. Does that count? I feel like that counts. As I'm looking up different books or trying to look up different murder mystery books, it is trying to pull like some thrillers, so I think we'll just pick that one. I've been meaning to pick that up for so long. It's already downloaded on my Kindle and it's taking up a hold space, I guess, on Kindle Unlimited. Prompt number 5. A slow burn. I find this prompt to be very difficult because I don't know what the book is going to be like before I go into it. And I do have this one book left from the series that I've been meaning to get to. And the internet says it's a slow burn on a very quick Google search. So I'm going to put on A Final Offer by Lauren Asher. This is the third and final book in the Dreamland Billionaire series. I read the other 2 books pretty quickly. They weren't my favorite, but I did enjoy them. And this one is a chunker. I feel like a lot of the books that I'm putting on my December TBR are pretty thick, but we're gonna read this one. I feel like that might also be on Kindle Unlimited, so I could just download it while I'm away as well and at least get started on it. This is just like very, very heavy, but I do always like reading the books that I own physically if I have them, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, the 6th and final prompt for December's TBR. A title that starts with A. Okay, let's sort my Goodreads want to read shelf alphabetically and see what we have on here. I'm not gonna lie, not the best choices. There's quite a few books that are like sequels that I haven't read the first books in the series yet. Some like very long slow burns, some like much older books that were added to this TBR. The ones that are kind of calling to me is Almost Ravaged by Abby Millsaps. I saw this on a whim. I don't remember what this is about, but I do know that I put this on here recently. Oh, it's a dark Why Choose College Hockey trilogy. I mean, I was also looking at Anastasia by Sophie Lark. This is like a fairy tale fantasy type story. Or I could start Zodiac Academy, which I don't know if I'm quite ready for that. I don't know. Almost Ravaged is kind of a little bit different to some of the other things that I picked for December. It's also fairly short. So I think we're going to go with that. We're going to start a new college hockey romance series, even though I am currently in the middle of a couple right now, but that's fine. Okay, so that was my December TBR. That did not go as I expected, although I didn't really know what I expected to happen today, but went a little rogue, I feel like. So this is the only physical book that I have. So let's just go through the TBR. For a book with orange on the cover, we have Lady of Starfire by Melissa K. Rorick. For a book that everyone but you has read, we have Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi. For a romance, we have How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. For a murder mystery, we have The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. For a slow burn, we have Final Offer by Lauren Asher. And for a book that starts with A, we have Almost Ravaged by Abby Millsaps. We have a bit of a mashup of different genres, mostly romance. We have holiday romance, some dark romance, some contemporary romance, some fantasy, some like more dystopian, and a thriller. So feels like a fun TBR. Fingers crossed I can get through everything and a bunch more books. Let me know if you have read any of these books down below or what you are reading for December. I would love to chat with you. Can't believe we're at the end of the year. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like so that I know, and you can find all of my links to all of the other corners of the internet down below. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.